everyone. Today we have a new story. Look at the pictures. I wonder what this book is all about. This book is called Where the Wild Things Are. So look, do you see something that might be a wild thing? I wonder what this is over here. And look, what can you see over here? Sailing in the water. And there's lots of trees as well, isn't it? I wonder what this place is and what this book is about. So the story is called Where the Wild Things Are. Let's have a look inside. Turning at the pages very carefully to open it up, and we see the words again, Where the Wild Things Are. Oh, I wonder if these are some of the characters in the book. Look, I have never seen anything like that before. Have you? But look at that. Who is that? Is that a little boy or girl? And look how they dress and what they have on their heads. Oh, I think the story could be very exciting. Let's have a read. There we go. There's a picture. Let's see. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. Look, there's Max. So now we know that his name is Max. And he's making mischief. Mischief is when you do something that maybe you shouldn't be doing. And look what Max is doing. Oh my word, look. So he made mischief of one kind and another. What is Max doing? What kind of mischief is he doing? Right, let's turn the page and see what happens next. His mother called him. His mother called him, "Wild thing!" And Max said, "I'll eat you up." He said that to his mum. He told his mum he'll eat her up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. And there he is in his room. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Oh, look. Let's see. That was his room before. And then a forest started to grow in his room. And grew. Oh, can't see some of the things in his room. The forest is getting bigger and bigger. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. So look what happened in Max's room. It became a different world. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And the boat has Max's name off. Look, and the ocean grew in his room. What's going to happen to Max? What adventures do you think he's going to get up to? In and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things were. Look at that. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth. Roar, and gnashed their teeth. Do you think you could roar like that? Roar. Look at the wild things. Are they scary? And roll their terrible eyes and show their terrible claws. Ooh. But look at Max's face. I wonder if he's scared of them. Turn the page. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick. And they were all still. He tamed them with a magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. So he just stared at them with his eyes like that. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of them all. So all the wild things thought that Max was even wilder and made him king of the wild things. And look, you can see they're bowing down to him because he's the king. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. So a rumpus is a bit like a mad party. So the wild things and Max are going to have a rumpus. Wow, look at that. That looks like quite a party, isn't it? Quite a rumpus. Dancing all around and howling at the moon, just what wild things would do. Look at that. And the party went on. Look at them. They're swinging from the trees with Max as well. And the wild things. And they're still having a lovely time. And you can see Max is the king, isn't it? Because he's sitting on top of a wild thing. And he's cheering them on and leading them. And he looks very, very important, doesn't he? Look at that. Look at his face. He looks like he's having quite a good time with the wild things. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Oh, look at him sitting there. Do you think he's happy or sad? Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he could smell something good. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." And the wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, in and out of weeks and through a day. So he sailed back in his little private boat, away from the wild things, and into the night, into his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Over there, look, on the table, his supper was waiting for him. And it was still hot. So that's today's story. Do you think Max really sailed away? Did he really go away? Or where was that story? What was he thinking? Maybe you can go into your rooms as well and try and imagine a new place, just like Max did. A forest, or maybe another enchanting place, somewhere where you could find something, treasures, or maybe be king or queen of the wild things as well. All right? That was our story for today, Where the Wild Things Are. Goodbye.